Hey everybody, it's just me this week. Hope that's okay with you. We got a mishmash of shows that I want to talk about. I'm gonna start with the usual suspects. Southern Charm for being a new show is really like bringing the drama. I mean, any show that has pregnancy scares, like doing the Jerry Springer style thing. I mean, that's you've got my vote. So yeah, the redhead Catherine is she thinks she's pregnant, and she goes to Thomas Ravenel, and then I guess they don't know if it's him or Shep, but it's definitely Thomas because, or it could be whatever Thomas because they didn't wrap it up. So um, I don't know if anybody else found it really disturbing that when Catherine goes to ask Thomas, or not, goes to talk to Thomas and is like, hey, there might be something in the oven, that she's like slugging back drinks. She's like, I might be pregnant. And it's like, I just found that, like, nobody addressed that's just, all right, lady. But yeah, so she says that to him, and then she's like, "You never called me, and I might be pregnant, and what the heck?" And then he's like, "I'm a Southern gentleman. Now I'm gonna care for this baby." I think it's hilarious that she goes to her grandma for advice, and the grandma's like, "Yeah, this is great. Like, he's 50, you're 20, do it." So they draw it out the whole episode. Basically that's what the episode is. They're just waiting for, obviously everybody just wants to know if she's pregnant or not. Her pregnancy test at home gets an error, coincidence or whatever. How convenient. So then they go to the doctor's office, sitting, waiting, and then the guy's probably like, finally the guy's like, "You're not pregnant." It's like, "You are not the father." It's like I pictured Thomas getting up and starting like doing a little dance. Surprise, surprise, they go have drinks after. It's like, we're not pregnant now. Still drinking. Um, and then he asks her to be his girlfriend. So, ladies, listen up. If you want a boyfriend, just go tell him that you might be pregnant. It's like, duh, it's gonna work out. It's gonna be amazing. So, just do that. It's great. Anyway, great show. Okay, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. I'm just bored, as you can tell. I say this every week. I'm just like, meh. We don't need the we don't need a three-part reunion. But I'd like to shout out to Joyce for calling Brandy out on her tampon string picture because Brandy talks so much, uh, you know, shit, and it's like not fair. And all these housewives have the most ammo on Brandy. Like, use it. So good for you, Joyce. The husbands come, or the husbands are there next week. So that always sometimes brings a little. I don't know. I'm hoping Kim just calls Ken a slut pig, and then they just like cut to black. Real Housewives of New York is still bringing the heat too. That and Southern Charm, just on a kick with those two. But New York is on their game, and like every preview, I'm ready for the next one. I don't know what it is about this season. They stepped. I mean, I've always loved New York, but really they're really doing it this year. I mean, they're just right out of the gates, not even waiting. The whole ghostwriting thing, which I'm so sick of hearing. I don't really have a side. Honestly, my opinion is that if you want to write a book, write a book. If you want to have someone ghostwrite it for you, have someone ghost. Like, who cares? I get it that Carol like really cares because it's her career, and I totally understand that. And that's, you don't want someone ruining that on TV. But I mean, how long are you gonna talk about it? Like, we know you're a writer, Carol. You've said it 14,000 times. And I'm certain, I haven't read any books, but like, I assume she's a great writer. And Aviva's annoying, like, still. So it's just like, Carol, just, phase it out. Just, move on. Uh, Hopefully they're gonna drop that topic. But and I think they will because next week they go to Sonia's like burlesque show, which like I love Sonia. It's just I want to be her intern. Who doesn't want to be Sonia's intern? Really? I mean, in this episode, they were showing all her interns, and it was like, can you like put my Chanel bags in order? It's like cool. If you do it, you'll get one. Amazing. Um, yeah, and Luann comes back, and apparently Heather's like someone's gonna deck Heather, and Heather's like, holla, not in this bitch. So again, it's gonna be great. And the great thing about this week with Real Houses of New York is that Watch What Happens Live had Bethany and Ramona on after. I mean, it was like wham, bam, yes, ma'am. Woo! It was a great night. Uh, I liked seeing Bethany back, and I have a hunch that she's gonna be back sooner rather than later on Bravo. Mark my words. Her show is canceled. I'm just saying. I think she's gonna come back. Something's happening. Something's in the works. When I find out, I'll tell you. It won't be me that tells you though, because why would I have any of that information at hand? Okay. Before I go, I have random shows that I would like to plug slash I fell in love with because I worked normal hours for 2 days this week. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually on camera for real life. I anchor and stuff, but for really serious things, I don't get to talk about this stuff. Hence why I have this show. But yeah, I got to work normal hours, so I was home at like 6, so I was ready to watch all the shows when they aired, and I was so excited. And I fell in love with other shows. Chasing Maria, which is Maria Menounos. I want to be her. She's got my dream career, so I just love the show, and she's just real, and her laugh's so annoying, but in some weird way, it's almost endearing. And I'm a little biased because she answered my tweet, so I was like so excited. It was like right before I went to bed, and I was just like fell asleep with my phone, just like Maria. I should sing that song. Maria, Maria. Okay. Anyway, that and Total Divas. I'm not a wrestling fan. I never have been. But that show is lots of like it's just drama, it's girls, it's like girls with drama. Real Housewives. No, so it's I really like it. I don't know why. I didn't really like it at first, and then I just caught an episode this week, and I don't know. I just it's crazy to see that that's their life. Like they like fake wrestle, like that's their character, and just the whole behind the scenes. I don't know. I would give it a shot, even if you think it would be really weird because it's like WWE, but it's not really that. It's these girls and their lives and how cutthroat that industry is. It's stuff you would just never even think of, and I just like it because I'm obsessed with every reality TV. What show are my not? It would be scary if I was home all day because I literally wouldn't have a life. But all right, bye guys. See you next time.